Well, I've come back. As you can see, I thought, well, you know, it's worth a shot just for the purists, surely. So maybe that's a shot down there. And through there, it's got some nice iron bacteria and stuff like that, but I don't think we'll get, as I said, I'm getting the impression with the iron bacteria, the swamp process hasn't actually gone far enough for it to support, because I don't think CPs really like that iron that much, which is very strange. From my experiments at the moment I'm getting some really weird, you know, look at that. You know, it's just amazing. I took a large panoramic before. You can look that up on the Facebook, but you can see the room mix. I've forgotten the panicles, aren't they, for a room mix? I think so. It's a member of the Polygonaceae anyway, which contains all the buckwheats and all those sort of things, all the so-called buck things. That means they have some sort of non-leguminous nitrogen fixation, usually, to some degree, or hitherto unknown nitrogen fixation. And they have this sort of enormous growth potential, but then again it might lead into CPs. You know, all these ancient things like that have been like overlooked. I mean, it took 25 years to work out the basics of legumes. There's almost like war going on in the scientific world. It's almost one of the, like the Pasteur war you had with Pasteur, until he did his experiments with the swan neck flask and said, well, there you go, argue that one, argue yourself out of a wet paper bag with that then. And of course everyone was so astounded, you know, but it's open to the world. How come? And I can see the dust collecting in there, but there's no putrefaction. Yeah, well, it was like that with the Wilfarth and Hellriegel, you know. Went on for 25 years until they did their work, and basically, well, I wouldn't say after 25 years, can you say you nailed it? And it's a bit like that with CPs. Yeah, I think it's harder with CPs actually. There's so many factors involved in it, but there's something special going on in the Australian bush. Ever since I was a child, as I said, I came in here and it's got this large expanse of coral fern, but as you walk through here, you can see, can't see any leaves of dichondra, but then again, as we've learnt recently, that's nothing, you know. You can get flower stalks coming out, almost look like they're coming straight out of the ground. So you just can't ride off a place because it's got no leaves now. But it came through here and there's all this, well, what do you call it? I call it petrol. It has actually got a proper term for it, which I've forgotten, that's why I call it petrol. Look at that. I mean, down low for Rossi and down even lower for Gideon, I think.